Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I've been absent for some time. You may have noticed that. So I just wanted to give you a quick introduction and things to look forward to. I've been maybe holding back a little bit from YouTube, but in general, you may know by now, I only broadcast when I really have something to say. And the most exciting thing that I really have to say is I got this new high-speed camera that is looking at a hummingbird nest, a hummingbird feeder at the moment. And so I just wanted to show you this. I've been experimenting in the last days with the high-speed camera, and I do intend to take that. Hi, Jacqueline. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friends. So this high-speed camera is a very specific camera that can do quite easy, around 10,000 frames per second. Hi, RJ. This is exciting stuff. This is really exciting. Good to see you all. So I intend to use this high-speed camera. Hi, Paula. I tend to use this high-speed camera for capturing not only hummingbirds, insects, and so on, but also eagles in flight in incredible detail, seeing the feathers, maybe, seeing takeoff and landing, understanding what the role of the primary and secondary feathers and so on are. So these are the things I'm up to. I've been working very hard at this new equipment. It's a Cronus camera. Hi, Susan. Here's the hummingbird coming in. You see, there's the hummingbird coming in. And then usually what I do is I just wait, and then I wait for it. I'll just do it, and I just press stop record, because we should just be able to get this beautiful footage as the hummingbird comes in. You can see that. There's our little hummingbird. There, it's gone again. It's gone again. And so I record it, and then I bring it to my computer. So I'm just going to take a walk to the computer and just show you what these, what this actually looks like. 1 second. Let's just take a walk. Guten Nachmittag. Okay, so I'm doing this very spontaneous, just very spontaneous. I'm just going to point this at the screen. Actually, hopefully you'll be able to see this. Let me see if I can get this into focus. And I'm just going to press run now. So you can see actually, hi there. So this is straight off the screen, so you can see what this typical, what the scene would look like. For hummingbirds, you got some tip. That's great. That's great. But you can see, you'll see it take off. And 1 second, let's just spool a little bit forward. Here, there it comes. There comes a wasp. Can you see? There comes a wasp towards the hummingbird. You can see the hummingbird actually. This is all going in less than a second, okay, with incredible time resolution. So we can study details here that you may never have seen before. You see the wasp coming in. I'm just going to repeat this once more. You see the wasp coming in now. It's going to come in. The hummingbird is raising, and there comes the wasp from the right. Okay, there you go. You see that? The wasp is coming in, and now watch the hummingbird stall, put its tail feathers completely out in defense, and spin around. This is all taking place in less than a second, okay? This is so fast you cannot follow this possibly with your eye. And so the hummingbird has successfully warded off the, the threat in this case. So let's walk out again. And that's what I'm up to. That's the type of thing that I'm up to at the moment. I'm studying, I'm becoming better with the camera because, hi everyone, let me just see all the names here. So let's see, explore.org. Hi, Barbara from Arizona. Good to see you. Wow, that's amazing. Hi, Cheryl. I'm just going to say good afternoon, Christian. I'm just going to flip the camera quickly so I can say hello. I'm still there. I'm very much there. I'm innovating like crazy. Okay, I'm innovating like crazy with this high-speed camera that I've got on the back, because I want to show you something really unique also about eagles. The way they take. Oh, there's a hummingbird again, just coming in. So hummingbirds feed quite often. I'm not a hummingbird expert. I'm sure some of you are, but that looks like a female to me. But I'm not sure it's a green. But anyway, so I captured them in slow motion, right? Yeah, Hummer. Hi from Miami. Nice to see you. Okay. And that's my high-speed camera. That's the tool that I'm using. It's completely different operating a high-speed camera. Completely different to any video camera also, because it's very very specific the way it works. So it took quite a steep learning curve, but I'm understanding it quickly. You could see that that it's coming out already. Which species? I think it's mainly the rufous is here, right? It's mainly rufous. But next year I'm going to go on a hummingbird trip to Ecuador, and there are over 100 different species. So it's I think they have the most species in the world. Okay, so it's very exciting. Don't feed them red nectar. No, I don't. This is just the usual mixture. I think it's 3-to-1 water sugar, right? Or 1-to-3. You could say sugar water, whatever you want. You know whatever way you want to put it, right? So it's quite exciting. So anyway. Better get ready, our eagle family. Yes, exactly, and that's completely correct. The eagles are coming back, and yeah, that's sugar water. That's the usual 3-to-1. You know, three water, 1 sugar, right? And it's really exciting. It's not easy to operate this stuff, but and make sure the heat. Yes, you're right. Well, I change it every 3 to 4 days. Okay, every 3 to 4 days the water trend. Hi, Jean. Hi, Jean. Very nice to see you. So, hi, Christine. It's amazing to see some hummingbirds. Yes, I've got lots of them. I've got wasps. I got wasps and flies taking off. Maybe not so exciting for you. You're probably more interested in raptors. I understand. But I'm just experimenting because once you master the hummingbird, the eagle is very slow compared to the hummingbird, as you know. So what I want to do is really look at the primary feather structure, the primary and the secondary, and see how they move during takeoff and landing. To study that would really be interesting. Okay, I think it'll be interesting for you to see also maybe for owls, for hawks, and different raptors. It's not been done with this detail before. So that's what you love all birds. That's great. So that's what I'm up to, and I hope you keep on supporting me, because this is looking forward now into it's coming end September. The eagles are coming back, and aloha, and I think it's going to be exciting because you're going to see some things on SassePhoto that you don't see on any other channel, because I'm going to show all this live. Okay, but our small open jar. Oh, I see. Right. Let me just put the comment back. Jars of honey to attract wasps. Yes, you're absolutely right. It's very, you know, to attract wasp is the easiest thing ever. I just put some sugar out, but I'll show you my wasp ones. You know, whilst you talk about it, let me just flip the camera again. I want to show you something that I did. I think you'll find this quite exciting. I mean, the footage I got is, I've only had this camera a short time, but so I'm going to take this straight off the screen now. Let's see. Go back to my library here and I'll show you a droplet, what a droplet looks like. Okay, hang on. Let me get this one. Hi RJ, thank you so much. Thanks. Here you can see a droplet. Thanks RJ. Thanks for that generous donation. You see the droplet. As you know, I'm a physicist, and I just put a bit of orange juice here, and you can see the evolvement of piece of just a corn falling in. Let me do this again, the way the corn's falling in. Right, here you go. Here you go. The corn falls in, and what's interesting, I mean, this has been done many times. It was just to practice. You can see the whole beautiful crown development, the turbulence in air, a droplet coming back and causing a secondary splash, and so on. So it's, you know, it causes all these funny resonances in water, really complex processes. But that was just to practice a little bit of high-speed photography, okay? So that was my first project. Let's see, let me just go to not the hummingbird one. One sec, I'm just gonna go, and I want to show you the wasp one, because we're just talking about wasps. Let me just do this one with one hand. 1 second, there we go. The wasp, where is my famous wasp? Here it is, the wasp and the fly. Should be this one. Oh, that's a wasp taking off. Okay, now this is just a wasp taking off. That's not so exciting. But somewhere I have a wasp chasing a fly. 1 second. 1 second, let's try and find it. Yeah, here we go. Here's a wasp attacking a fly, you see? And the fly takes off incredibly fast. The flies are faster than Ferraris. Let me just show you this once more. The flies are the fastest and most versatile flying objects that we have on this planet. Okay, here we go again. Let's try this again. Now watch, just watch. I mean, this is off the screen, so it's not that great. Hi, wow, thank you for the $20. That is great. You're really helping me. Thank you so much. Who was that? Let me just check. Let me just show you. Okay, one sec. I'll just show you. Here the wasp is chasing the fly. One second. That was. Let me just look here. That was, gosh, I should put my glasses on here. One second. Because I'm sitting here in the dark now, trying to show you that. But I'll get back to you in a second. Klingon Warbird, thank you so much. Thanks for that $20. I really appreciate that. So you can see, I'm always trying to innovate and get new things for you. So let's just put that away. And I've got beautiful takeoffs of hummingbirds, of course. I've just done this. This was the last one that I just did a few minutes ago. So let's get that on screen. How a hummingbird comes in, okay? It's just a simple one. You can see how they stall. They are very, very elegant fly. There comes the stall, and then you can see beautiful stretching, a complete stretched out body, which I found curious. And the hummingbird always nearly pointing the beak in 90-degree direction here, and now decides to go down. Okay, beautiful. It's like diving into a pool, and then you can see the complete beautiful wing movements. Okay, so I'm just showing this off the screen. This is just what I did a few minutes ago. So this is, you know, in this level of detail, you seldom see things being studied like that. So, you know, the hummingbird, of course, is the classical one to practice in, because they hover so beautifully. Here it's taking off again, okay? So they hover beautifully, and it's just incredible. But then, of course, we're going to look at raptors. We're going to look at eagles and see what they actually do in flight maneuvers and control, okay? They don't have any legs, they do, but they do it similar to an airplane. You know, the legs get tucked away, right? I have another one where you can see the legs stretched out. It's not on this one, but you do see it, right? Of course they have legs, they have very much, they do. But I'm doing this all at the moment, a little bit spontaneous, because I didn't want to keep you waiting. I also wanted to announce quickly, wheels up, exactly. That's wheels up. That's what we call it. And then, of course, you've got these beautiful, I mean, those of you who love gardens, look at that beautiful bee coming in. Isn't that marvelous? Look at this. Look at this. I mean, you can see the incredible flight control here. I mean, these type of details are just so beautiful. You know, to observe nature, and if you can see how complex these insects are. Of course, bees are much slower than flies. It's just incredible. So this is the type of thing that I'm doing. Let's just see, somewhere it takes off again. Yeah, here it goes again. Here it goes again. And it looks almost three-dimensional, because the bee in flight, you know, with this whole with the whole background, makes the motion of the bee makes everything look three-dimensional. So it's very exciting. Okay, it's really exciting stuff. So let's just go outside again. So you know now what I'm up to. Okay. Well, I've been watching nature, yes. And you know what's wonderful, now that I have actually been able to afford this this high-speed camera, which I've been dreaming about for years. For years I've been dreaming about something like that, to see things that we cannot see. I'm not interested in guns and bullets. That's done all over YouTube. Okay, what I'm interested is in looking at details of nature, things that we see in the garden, things that we see, raptors, the way the wings move, feather movements. Why do feathers, you know, when you wave a feather, why do certain feathers bend in some directions and are more flexible than others? These type of details I think are very interesting to study, and that's why I got this. And of course I want to present this live to you and make it very exciting. Okay, so that's what I'm up to. It's not going to be easy to mount this. Hope you are not in the 90s, like oh no, near Chicago. No, we're not. We've got quite cool. Jan says it's like watching basketball. Seems everyone just running around. Yes, yes. So it is. Love nature. Yes. So that's a summary what I'm going to be up to. Lots of these type of scenes are going to come in the next months. So I do hope you'll still be tuning in, because you all keep it alive also by just sending likes to my channel, and so that helps me. Okay, it helps me get in some revenue from YouTube and so on. So those of you who cannot donate, just help by watching. Okay, or passing it on to your friends. That helps me cover my basic costs and helps me continue with some really, I think, innovative ideas that you probably won't see on any channel, especially not live. Okay, I think I'm one of the first doing this live. Get out there and find Stephen Hawking. You know, it's an interesting question. I need to do a comparison. There has been a picture posted somewhere, I just heard it from David Hancock, of Stephen Hawkins. Because I have such detailed images, I need to compare. I can also post it for someone else to compare if it is actually him or not. We don't know. But that's some of the homework I've got over the weekend to do, okay? So it's very good. Yes, I'll try to post you on YouTube. Well, thank you. So that's what I wanted to say. And also, I just wanted to say, for those of you who've ordered pictures, okay, thank you very much for ordering them. And they are going to be on their way probably next week, okay? Thank you for sharing this, quite a learning experience. Well, it's going to be a tremendous learning experience for all of us. I mean, this is a new type of technology that's just come out. It happens to be a Kickstarter project, and I'm absolutely thrilled. It's still got some, it's not perfect, but it's good enough so that we can, that we can really start doing shows here, okay? But it's going to take some technical tweaking from my side, but I'm sure I will manage that, okay? So it's going to be exciting, so stay tuned and tell your friends about it. By the way, tomorrow, so that's the pictures, okay? Those of you thank you, Jan. Thanks also for always watching on Facebook and so on. I was on Orca too yesterday. Hi, Amanda. Thank you so much. I love the slow motion photography so much I can't see with a naked eye. I will do that. And Amanda, RJ, and who's also just donated. Let me just see. I'm just scrolling back. That was, here I can see Klingen Warbird. Thank you so much. That is really kind of you. That helps me keep, and please, if you have ideas of what you would like to see in slow motion, throw them at me. I will work and do my best to make it possible. If there are things that you really would like to see, and apart from guns, I don't do guns, I don't do revolvers, because it's all over YouTube. I'm not interested in doing that. I'm really interested, it has to do with nature. It has to be things that we see. It can be raptors, birds, anything that you want. So it has to be something, a snail. I think I need a time lapse for that, Jan. Yeah, we'll rather take a time lapse. I can do time lapse too, okay? So we can do time lapse and we could do high speed. We could do everything, okay? Frogs eating. Wow, that's a great idea. That's an interesting one. A frog eating. What I always wanted to capture is my dog catching a wasp, because the dog actually, Jessie is a Jack Russell. She catches wasps. If I could show that. This motion, how she catches a wasp, would be quite incredible. You won't see me in slow motion catching a wasp, okay? That's not going to happen. No guns, no guns. Not from me, okay? I'm not. I'm quite Canadian in this respect, okay? I mean, I don't. Whatever you may have in the States, I respect. You have your own views, but I don't want to do these type of. I consider them also too dangerous. I did do some exploding popcorn. If you want to have some. Hi, it's wonderful to see you. Thank you, Donna. If you want to see some bad cooking, give me some advice. If you want to see some exploding popcorn, I've done it, of course. Anything in the kitchen, as long as it's not too chemical, I'll do it. Okay. So anyway, very, very nice to see you all. So, by the way, tomorrow is another exciting day. Do tune in at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time or noon. Nature is at best, isn't it? Or noon Eastern Time. I'll be showing Alaska, the eagles in Alaska. I've done the most incredible videos in Alaska. If you want to share this trip with me and also see, I've done it as an event. Show Jesse. I'll do that in a second. I will. Okay, I will. And I'll tell you about the vacation in California. But Jack Molan. He is a captain of a seaboat. He's just written a book on his trips, and also he's got some eagle photography. I will be interviewing him tomorrow. I was on an incredible journey in 2015 going out there, okay? So do tune in tomorrow if you can. Otherwise, watch the replay. It's at 9 a.m. Pacific time or noontime Eastern time. Okay, if you have time, tune in and enjoy it. It's going to be all about the experience in Alaska. Most incredible videos, some of which you've probably never seen. Ospreys, yes, I have done ospreys. I've done some beautiful photography on ospreys. And you know, ospreys will also be beautiful to see in slow motion because they have such incredible flight control. I won't be able to do it in slow motion when they dive because it's just... but eagles we can definitely do, especially in the nest. If I have a controlled environment, because I have to do manual focus, everything has to be done manual. It's really like when the camera was invented, okay? That's the stage the high-speed camera is now at. Everything has to be done manual, it has to be done with a lot of care, but I'm sure I can get this going for you. So, okay, so if an eagle takes off from a nest, lands in a nest, I wish I had our little hawklet rushing across the nest with my slow-motion camera. That would have been fantastic. Saw some storks in Hungary. I haven't seen any storks here. A lot in Europe, of course. You're right. We've seen, you know, I just need to look at, yes, we've seen lots of, so thank you everyone anyway. So do tune in tomorrow if you can. And thanks I'll be back more often. As you can see, I've just experimented a lot, and hopefully I can give you something that gives you lots of joy. Okay, so thank you. Thanks everyone.